This is a PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to show you a few slides to give you some sense of the program. When you come into the race, you come to a page that looks like this. And when you enter it, you find there's 6 field manuals. The field manuals are the challenge that we're undertaking with our new strategy in our creative process: research, insight, strategy, creative. And we finish it with the PESO, paid, earned, shared, and owned methodology across the web. So all of our people are spending about an hour and a half per module in interactions with people. I'll give you a quick glimpse of that. The way that you get high on the leaderboard for your team, you have to read everything, watch all the videos, answer the quizzes, respond to the polls, add a comment for the debate, and vote for 3 comments. So to get to the leaderboard, you have to be highly interactive, especially in interacting with your colleagues' comments and ideas. There's just a quick example of interaction. Comments are made, people can reply, people can vote to comment. And we have community managers managing the team. So the third way is just a simple way to say it's in between the typical classroom learning. The classroom is great because you're face-to-face, people are engaged, there's usually a lot of energy in the room. But you can only do a few people at a time. It's pretty expensive. E-learning in the past has been cheap, you can scale up, but it's been boring. Very few people have taken up e-learning, spend a lot of listening to boring video. So what we're calling the third way is this Ketchum race to make it real. What we are doing here is a social engagement process that is strictly online across all mobile devices, but which engages a social conversation amongst everybody involved in the learning. It's about a 10-hour program, honestly, and we take our people through it in groups of 30 people per team. The teams are composed across all levels and geographies, and they are learning 2 new tools here at Ketchum. Our creative strategy called RISK, Research, Insight, Strategy, and Creative, and our web delivery process called PESO, paid, earned, shared, and owned. So in the context of a social conversation over 8 to 10 hours on any mobile device, strictly online on their own time, they have 4 weeks to complete the program. And it's been quite successful so far. We've gotten so far about 1,200 of our people through an 8 to 10 hour program at a relatively low cost per user over the past 4 months. What we've achieved is we have all of our client-facing people on board with a new strategy and 2 new tools that we're using as an organization. Secondly, every one of those people completes a suggested brief on how Ketchum can use these tools to win more market share. So what we have is all of our people globally online and understanding our new strategy and our new tools. And secondly, we have their best ideas helping us guide the agency on how we can achieve this strategy in the marketplace. So you might say we got everybody working together to achieve Ketchum's outcome. One of the things we've been most excited about in this program is because we have shaped our teams to have all levels present in every team of 30. That means you might be in a team with an intern who's only been with the agency 3 weeks and a senior partner who's been with the agency 20 years. They're both in that same team. They're both having a comment on strategy and interact with each other's ideas. We have a leaderboard in this process. It's gamified. And the top 3 people on the leaderboard of each team at the end of each session have a live webinar with our CDO to discuss their ideas. So they love this. One of the things that's been interesting for us is that on a typical team, we might have an intern just with the agency a few weeks who was in one of the top 3 on the leaderboard, and then head of our office in Singapore who's been with the agency 15 years. it's quite interesting to see that best ideas and good ideas can come from anyone, anywhere. The other thing that happens is you're able to get a quicker view into your newer talent very quickly because they can show their good thinking, their energy, and their thoughtfulness right away, and we can all see it immediately rather than waiting 3 or 4 years for them to get noticed. One of the most important things we wish to do as a result of this is to analyze the 1,700 best ideas on how the agency can succeed in the marketplace and pull those down to maybe the top 10 or 20 and use those ideas to implement and further our strategy immediately. So that's kind of the first step after this. Other things we're working on, we have Ketchum. We love to use alliteration here. Every 2 years we get 100 of our mid-level high potentials together for a week. This year it'll be outside of Brussels, Belgium. And our senior partners give them the latest up-to-date thinking on where the agency is going. And our people compete in teams. Again, we love competition here in public relations. Our people compete in teams to win a client's RFP using what they've learned. That's another step we'll be doing here this year. And where we're headed is helping our agency and our clients do their communications effectively on the web. Most all of the effective communications now is going towards the web. So we're helping our people get there through our learning and development processes.